how I eat right now, I feel like it's going to affect how I feel in my late 40s and in my late 50s and my late 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever, hundreds, God willing. So I want to make good decisions. I just do. It's just not worth it every single time. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. I feel like nervous, like I don't even know what to say. I've been wanting to film this video for many weeks, and now I'm just now getting a chance to sit down and film it. But first, can we talk about this hair? I mean, it is giving me a total 90s vibe. I'm talking SWV, total, little escape. You know, all of my elder millennials, Gen Xers, you know what I'm talking about. Even though the 90s are back in style, it's come full circle. But anyways, hi friends. I missed you guys so much. I feel like I haven't filmed a sit down video in a really long time. And I haven't filmed a keto update in a really long time. So I'm doing both of them today. And honestly, I don't even know I didn't plan on what I'm gonna say in this video. Usually I kind of jot down a few bullet points in my head, but you know, I just prayed and asked the Holy Spirit to just guide me and lead me on this video. And I pray that it helps me and it also helps someone who's watching. So where do I start? So let's see. I haven't posted a keto update late May, maybe early June. Okay, we're in late August now, very late August. Tomorrow is the last day of August. Yeah, it's been a crazy couple months. Busy, fun, exciting, scary. I mean, it's just every day I feel like it's something new, but yeah, it's been a crazy summer. But anyway, let me go ahead and get started then. If you don't have a cup of coffee, girl, go on and get yourself a little cup of coffee or some tea or something, or maybe some ice cold water. I don't know. Let's just sit down and do an update. So like I said, I haven't done keto since late May, maybe early June. I think before we went camping, and we went camping in late June, was when I stopped. Like I just stopped. There was no reason why I stopped. It's just like, I just felt like I just needed a break, you know? I needed a break. And then I get bored with the videos too. I know you guys love them so much and I know that they're helpful, but sometimes I do get bored with the video, like posting the same kind of video every week and coming up with a different kind of title and what am I gonna talk about? You know, I do get bored with that, but then I did like get bored with, you know, with what I was eating. And it was taking a lot of mental energy. I mean, it just takes a lot of energy, not only to think about every single thing you're gonna put in your mouth, but to also film every single thing you're gonna put in your mouth and then talk about it. It just takes a lot of energy and I just needed a break. So I planned, like I knew I was gonna take a break. I didn't think it was gonna be this long of a break, but you know, I just decided to take a break because I don't know, there's a lot that I don't share too, just because, I mean, I'm as transparent as I can be, but there are some things that I don't share with you guys. And then also, I just felt like I needed to listen to my body to see what my body was really needing. Was keto good for my body still at this time? Has it been good to me in the past? Absolutely. Absolutely. It's been wonderful to me in the past. But now that I'm getting older, it's like, I gotta really think about the nutrition that I put in my body. Because now is the time, as an elder millennial girl, I'm in my late 30s and I mean late. I don't know, I just feel like the decisions that I make and how I want my nutrition to go right now is going to affect my life in this middle-aged, like going into middle age. Am I really middle-aged? Oh my gosh, that sounds so old, but in my mind, getting older is not a shameful or embarrassing thing. I think it's a beautiful thing. It's a blessing. If God blesses you to enable you to get older, not everybody gets that. And you know, honestly, I was raised with a lot of older people in my life. And when I say raised, like I see them almost every single day and they're very much involved in my life, like my Nana, my great-grandmother, and my aunt, and my great sixth generation aunt. She lived till she was 104, like practically raised me. And so being older was always looked upon like it was a good thing. Like it was not anything negative about it. It was beautiful. And so that's how I view it. But anyways, I just been wanting to listen to my body. You know, I could tell that my cycles were changing. Like my hormones, I just feel like are all over the place. And like when I was doing more research, like it's like a normal thing. And I remember when one of my friends, she's a dear friend of mine now, she was a coworker back then, she's 10 years older than me. And I remember her telling me, when you get into your late 30s, your cycles change. They just change. And I am experiencing that. Like, I feel that now. And so like, I've just been doing a lot of research because I feel like my energy will be like up here high, like, oh my gosh, I'm ready to just like tackle the world. And then it can come crashing down like, ugh, I can barely get out of bed. And I'm just like, and that's just not normal for me. And then I started feeling like, and I don't know if this is the effects of what I've been eating these last couple of months, because I have not been weighing myself. I haven't weighed myself in months. I'm a little bit, I don't want to. And I haven't been tracking what I'm eating. I just eat what I want, you know, and I'm not engaging in emotional eating, but I'm just eating what I want. Like, I cook, I'm eating it. If I cook rice, I'm eating it. We have spaghetti and meatballs, I'm eating it, you know, and that's how I've been. And so I could tell that my energy was just all over the place. It just wasn't, I don't know, like, just like a standard, you know what I mean? It was just like either up here or it was like crashing down low. And like I said, I didn't know if it was my food or is it because I'm aging or what. Maybe I need more nutrients. And I felt like my body was telling me that I need to get moving more. Because if one thing that I haven't really done during my years of doing keto on and off, and filming it and documenting it and sharing it with you guys, is that I really wasn't exercising over these years. Like, I would try to go walking and move my body that way, or a bike ride with the girls or something, but I'm talking like HIIT, exercising, lifting weights, all of that. I really haven't been doing that. And I haven't done that for years. Charles and I used to go to a personal trainer back in 2013. Zara was only one, my oldest. It was awesome. I lost so much weight. I was feeling great. And then I got pregnant with Ava and we just stopped. And so that was probably the last time that I really worked out like with weights and was like intense and lots of cardio and just all that stuff. So anyway, I had been praying and asking God, please just guide me with my nutrition, like help me to make good decisions about food and what I need to do for my body to feel good. Because to be honest with you, girl, the inflammation in my body, the minute I like stop doing keto and start introducing all those carbs, the good ones, the bad ones, the okay ones, girl, the inflammation in my body is like just partying hard, like woo, 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 like I'm getting aches, I'm getting pains. Just the inflammation is just turned up, okay? And that's something that you don't want. And regardless if you're keto or not, like inflammation is something that you definitely don't want to deal with. It's like the root of a lot of diseases, a lot of illnesses. And so I do feel like the inflammation was increased. And so as I was praying about it, I felt like God was leading me to exercise. I've got to exercise. Like, exercise is going to help you with your energy. It's good for you long term, obviously. It's good for your blood to get flowing and stuff like that. And so that is what I started doing. Like about a month ago, I joined a boot camp. One of my Bible study friends said, oh, you should come to boot camp. And you know, we've been really, really careful when it comes to COVID. We still wear our masks and we still don't really go out to eat like that unless it's on a patio and stuff like that. So she was like, it's all outdoors. It's socially distanced. It's great. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And so for the past month, I've been going to boot camp twice a week, and it is amazing. I mean, I'm lifting weights, it's HIIT exercises, I'm doing burpees and push-ups and lifting, 12 pounders and all that. I am loving boot camp. I got one of my best friends to join with me, so she does it too, and it is just great. It's like almost like I have my me time and I'm just feeling great. The next day I'm sore, like I'm hobbling sore, but I feel amazing and I feel like it's just exactly what my body needs. So now that I got that part under control, I'm now ready to focus on the nutrition. Like I said, how I eat right now, I feel like it's going to affect how I feel in my late 40s and in my late 50s and my late 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever, hundreds, God willing. So I want to make good decisions. I just do. It's just not worth it every single time. But at the same time, I want to be able to enjoy food. Like, I'm one of those people that gets a lot of joy out of the food that I eat. And not everybody understands that, because so many people in the past have been like, oh, this is ridiculous. Just count your calories, or focus on your portions and you'll just lose weight. That's all you have to do. And it's just not that simple for some people. Just like it's not that simple for somebody to just get out of debt, or it's not that simple for somebody to have a healthy relationship with money, or maybe it's not that simple for people to have healthy family relationships. Not everything is so black and white. It's the same thing with food. It's the same thing with exercising, and it's the same thing with trying to lose weight. So at the same time, it's like, girl, like I'm one of those people who I have a very high confidence of myself. Now, I'm not telling you that I'm the most beautiful thing in the world, but in my eyes, she looks good. She's cute. She's got a nice shape. And all of us need to talk to ourselves like that, regardless of how you look. In your eyes, you need to be banging. And I do feel that way. And it's not like I have been like keto just to lose weight. I mean, losing weight was an added bonus. I just want to feel good. I want to physically, mentally, and emotionally feel good about my choices. Now, keto satisfied me physically and mentally, but sometimes emotionally, I felt like, gosh, I really want a piece of that birthday cake, and I really want a sweet potato. I love sweet potatoes. You know, I really want a baked sweet potato, or I really want some glazed carrots. And when you're keto, that's like a no-no. So it's like, I've got to find a way to still feel good, but add that emotional part in. So I'm going to eat that piece of cake if it's a birthday cake. I'm going to eat a baked sweet potato if I want a baked sweet potato. But I still feel like I need to cut out the whites, the breads, the rices, the white flour, all of that stuff. It's just not. It's just inflammation's key. Like the white sugar, like all of that is just, for me personally, I feel like it really causes inflammation in my body. Where my knee aches, girl, my back, just all of that. I just feel like I'm young, still. I feel like I'm very young, and I just, like I said, now's the time for me to get in optimal health. And so going forward, I think what I'm going to do is, and let me know if you want to be a part of this journey. If you want me to film it, I will film it. I miss filming things for you guys and sharing different things with you all. And I'm ready to get back, because as much as I help you to be accountable, you all help me tremendously to be accountable. I pray for you all. I love you all. And I just want you to know that you are not alone. If you jump on and off, and a lot of people would always say, you're a yo-yo dieter. Okay, I'm a yo-yo dieter, if that's what you want to label me, but isn't everybody? It's like, cutting calories is the same as cutting carbs or cutting your portions down. You're still having to use mental energy to say, let me cut this portion down. So it's like, if you want to be healthy long term, you've got to make those sacrifices. And that's another thing I was really struggling with these last couple of months. I'm just now feeling like I'm getting out of this funk. Like I was just in this funk these last couple of months where I kind of felt really down. I don't know if my vibration, my energy level, my frequency was just low. I started feeling like negative thoughts about myself. And I'm not one to like, everybody who knows me knows that I'm not a negative person. Like I'm usually try to see the good things in people and the good things in every situation. And I think I speak positively to myself and I think positively about myself. But these last couple of months, I've been feeling like, oh my gosh, these little thoughts like you're lazy, you need to be more productive. Just thinking about all the things I need to be doing or all the things that I shouldn't be doing instead of focusing on the things that I was doing. And that really, affected me. I felt like I really prayed about it. I started reading the Bible, just trying to get clarity about why I was feeling this way and just praying that God lifted the spirit of whatever this was on me. And I'm thankful that I feel like I'm just now coming out of it. But it was a while there where I just felt like, I just felt really down. And like I said, I didn't know if it was because I was eating all these carbs and I wasn't eating the healthiest and I wasn't getting all the vitamins and nutrients that I need. Because I'm one of those people who feel like my nutrition affects every aspect of my life. It affects how I am a wife to my husband, how I parent, how good of a parent I am, how much energy I have, how much I could put into my business, how much I could put into my YouTube channel. Nutrition hits all of that because it really affects my mindset. And my mindset just was not there these last couple of months and I just couldn't figure out why. Exercising has helped tremendously. And now I just feel like I'm at a place where I'm ready. Like I'm ready to get back into a positive mindset. Like I'm back into a positive mindset and I'm ready to, share what I'm eating and eat cleaner and get rid of all that stuff that's causing the inflammation, even though it's okay if I emotionally want to engage in a barbecue. Maybe I want some barbecue chicken and maybe I want some baked beans on that day. It is okay. My personality is very much all or nothing. I have a very extreme personality, and I don't know if it's just adult ADHD or what. I mean, I haven't been diagnosed, but like once I focus on something, I am like I could drive my husband crazy talking about it. Like I'm one of those people that likes to get it done. Like I'm going to keep on working until it gets done. And that's how I was when it comes to nutrition. So I feel like when I would have that day where, oh, I really want that piece of cake, or I really want, you know, to eat at this barbecue or whatever, I would get really down on myself, you know, and just feel like, oh, it's gonna set me back. But, you know, I need to not have this attitude. This is my life. This isn't like something that I'm just doing for a short period of time. This is your life, and this is the nutrition that you're putting into your body. If God blessed us to wake us up in the morning, we gotta take everything we can in that day. You know, I saw something on TikTok, which I love, by the way. I just love TikTok. But anyway, I saw something on TikTok that said, and it helps with your mindset. It was like, if someone offered you $1 million, would you take it for free? Obviously, everybody would say yes. But then if they offered you $1 million that day, but then you couldn't wake up the next day, would you take it? No, nobody would take that, right? So you need to value every day that you wake up and seize the moment. Think about all the joy in your life. Be grateful of everything that's in your life. Be grateful that God opened your eyes. And, you know, I speak from a Christian perspective if you didn't know. And if you're not a Christian, that's okay. But for me, as a Christian, you know, you need to be thankful for God waking you up. God woke your family up today. God is providing a house over your head. He provides clothes for your body, food for you to eat. Your family's healthy and safe. Like that's enough to get you up and going. Like, okay, you know what? I'm going to do what it is that I need to do. And that really resonated with me and helped me a lot. So if you're struggling right now with your mindset, or with just trying to accomplish something that you really want to accomplish, or just feeling stuck, because that's the best adjective that I can think about. I just felt stuck. Like I just creatively was stuck. Like the stuff that typically would bring me joy didn't. And I was just like, am I getting depressed? Like I don't know, because I've never like experienced it. And so like I said, I started reading the word, focusing on my mindset, thinking about every thought that I got, and I started stop thinking about things that gave me instant gratification, like scrolling on Instagram, or just scrolling on TikTok for a long time, or just eating 2 pieces of pizza and feeling stuffed, and cheese bread or something, stuff that would feel good to eat but then make me feel really crappy afterwards. Like I said, exercising really helped me. Reading the word really helped me. And, you know, praying about it really helped me. And I know I feel like I'm back. So the other thing I wanted to talk about too is Zara, my oldest. She's 9. I can't believe she's 9. But anyway, you know, she got weighed at school for gym class, and she told me, and I was like, oh, that's awesome, honey. How much do you weigh? And she told me, and I was like, that's awesome. You're so healthy. That's a healthy weight. And she goes, well, what's an unhealthy weight, mommy? What would be unhealthy? And that was an excellent opportunity. So for those that don't know, I've preached about this nonstop, especially during my keto videos like this, where I don't talk about weight to my kids. Like that's something that we don't talk about. We don't glorify any kind of bodies in this house. We don't talk about weight. We speak very positively about our bodies. I make it a conscious effort. Like I'm not one of those people that cover up if my kids see me naked. Now I have girls, you know, if I had a boy it'd be different, but you know, I don't want my girls to see me be shameful of my body. They see me getting ready to get in the shower, and I speak positively about myself in the mirror, because I grew up where my mom had a lot of confidence and still does, and my parents just spoke confidently about me. Like they spoke words to me that made me believe that, you know, I am beautiful and that I can do it, and just that kind of encouragement. Because what I've learned over the years is that small voice in your head is the way you were raised a lot of the times. Not for everybody. For a lot of people, that small voice in your head is the way that you were raised, or the voices that you heard when you were younger. And unfortunately, not everybody was raised in a positive household. And I pray that if you were not raised in a positive household, that you get the help that you need to change that inner voice. But that inner voice is powerful. Okay, it determines a lot. Anyway, I'm saying all that to say, like, my kids see me speak positively about my body, and I teach them how to do the same thing. Okay, so anyway, when she asked me, well, what is unhealthy? What would be an unhealthy weight? I said to her, honestly, any number on the scale is healthy until you go to a doctor and the doctor tells you, okay, well, you need to do these things to get a little bit more healthy. And I said to her, just because you see someone who's maybe has a little bit more weight or a little bit more skin or a little bit more meat to grab, that doesn't mean that they're unhealthy. Just like if you see somebody who's very, very, very thin and hardly has anything to grab, that doesn't mean they're unhealthy. So it's important that we don't judge people based on their weight, okay? Because that's their personal business, and what their doctor tells them determines if they're unhealthy or healthy, and the doctor will help them to get to where they want to be. So I said, your weight is great and you're healthy until we go to the doctor, and the doctor looks at you and says everything looks great and everything's wonderful, and that's fine. And so I just encourage you, if you have daughters, especially if you have daughters, please don't talk about weight. Speak positively about yourself, because you know what, girl, you are beautiful. You are beautiful and you're enough, and you're a great mother. And or caregiver. If you have nieces, if you have, like I said, daughters, daughter-in-laws, whatever, because I love the fact that my demographic on this channel is very wide. Like, there's some young people who watch me, and then there's a lot of older women who watch me, and I love the fact that we can really learn from each other. So I just wanted to say that Zara's at that age where she's starting to be conscious, like, oh, well, wait, well, what does that mean? Like, you know, and it's a great teaching opportunity if you have young girls in your life that are around my daughter's age, where, you know, that's important. Like, cause like I said, that those voices that you hear in your head, how you talk to yourself is how you were talked to as a child. Girl, I learned that on TikTok too. TikTok University is powerful, girl. It is powerful. So, what am I gonna do going forward? Going forward, I am going to start sharing, probably next week I'll start filming what I'm eating. And I don't know if I should call it keto or just my weight loss update. It's gonna be keto, but it's definitely gonna be my way. You know, I wanna make sure that I'm getting the nutrients, the micronutrients, my vitamins, healthy, whole foods. I want to cut out the processed food, the processed sugar, but you know what? If I have it, because let's say I'm at my parents' house and my parents cooked this dinner or something, and it's not, you know, keto friendly, I'm gonna eat it because I want to enjoy it emotionally. And that's okay, I'm gonna grant myself that grace, okay? And I just pray that you grant yourself grace and you do the research, try to be in tune with your body to figure out what your body needs and do it. You know, I just feel like the world is so heavy right now. It's like filled with a lot of grief and a lot of sadness and a lot of division. And I just pray that we all continue to uplift each other, that we support one another, we learn to love one another and accept one another. And I want you to know that you'll never, ever, ever have to come here and watch a video and feel like you're being attacked or judged, because we welcome all. You know, I'm not gonna judge you. And I just pray that you don't judge me either, and that we do what we need to do to accomplish what we need to accomplish, okay? Now, as far as weight, like I said, I haven't weighed myself, but girl, I did try to put some jeans on. And let's just say, them jeans were tight, real tight. So I know I've gained weight, and that's fine. Do I want to lose weight? Absolutely. Because I feel like once the inflammation goes away, you automatically kind of lose weight. At least for me, that's what I've experienced in the past. So am I going to weigh myself every week? I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably still do the bikini before and after, because I feel like that's really helpful for me to go back and look to see where I'm at, where I'm going and stuff like that. I'll probably still do that. And then we'll just share what I'm eating, and we'll share recipes with one another, and we'll share our victories and our testimonies and our tests and our failures too. So we'll just have to go from there, but that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching this extra long video. I appreciate and love all of you, and I wish us luck on our journey. And so I guess next week, yeah, I'm gonna start filming next week, so it'll be a week after that is when you'll see all the videos of me in my version of keto weight loss journey. So make sure to hit this video, give this video a thumbs up. It really helps my channel out, and leave a comment down below and let me know if anything resonated with you in this video, where you're at, what your plans are, what you want to do. And I pray that the Holy Spirit and God guides you as well, so that we can be the best version of ourselves. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.